Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein and my channel is called Dress Yourself Happy. Today is officially the last day of my first ever 5 uploads a week schedule, so I hope you've been enjoying all of the videos for the past week. If you missed any of them, don't forget to subscribe or just catch up on my main channel page. So today's video is going to be talking about some of my current favorites in terms of traveling. I've been traveling quite a bit, more than I typically do. I was in Miami for a week for Miami Swim Week, and then I came back for a week, and then I was off to New York, and then I'm back for a couple weeks, and I'll be back in New York for Generation Beauty New York City. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that have made my skin and my life a little bit easier in terms of beauty with traveling. I know that my skin can get really dehydrated and start breaking out and freaking out, and sometimes even break out into my eczema tendencies. Like, I get eczema on my chin and cheeks if I'm not careful. I also break out into like eczema on my chest and around my my like elbow crease and on my upper arms. I'm still getting over this weird allergy attack respiratory issue, so sorry if my voice is cracking. Bear with me, I am kind of a mess, but getting back into a regular routine. I'm gonna just go through some of my favorite products for travel, and let's get started. The first thing, which I've talked to you guys about a ton, and if you want, you can see my kind of travel pamper routine on the plane. I really show you my skincare routine on the plane. I literally am filming it next to a stranger. You guys can see that. I'll try to remember to link that video in the description box, but it went up like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. So this is my kind of like life-saving tool for skincare, and they are sheet masks. Specifically, I really like Leader's sheet masks. I've been talking about them a lot on my channel for a while now, and the reason I like them so much is because for the price, the quality is very, very good. And I've tried a lot in the same price range, and I feel like the fabric or the cotton fibers are too stiff or too dry. I just don't really like the texture of them, or they don't have enough essence in each packet. Leaders has a whole ampule of essence, so you will always have plenty of product to work with. I never feel like the sheet masks are too dry. I put it on, it clings really nicely, and it stays very nicely on my face. I like the coconut fiber ones the best because I feel like they're a little more jelly texture and a little bit more hydrating. I have plenty of essence to like rub down my chest, all over my hands, and they're just really good sheet masks. You can definitely buy these at Ulta. I'm not a big fan of Ulta right now. You guys know my little experience, but I would recommend ordering them through Leader's USA website because I do have a 10% off discount code. That is not an affiliate code, it's just 10% off for you guys. It's SMiami10. I will have that linked in the description box next to the website. If you're outside of the US, I do know that you can still find these because these are made in Korea. So I will try and figure out where else you can find them, but I would do a Google search and see where you can find it in your country if you're outside of the US. But if you're US based, you can definitely find them on their website, and I would recommend just ordering directly from them because it's easier, and unless you're in an Ulta store and happen to see them, because I have seen them at Ulta stores. And that's kind of, oh, Peach and Lily carries a couple of these as well, so you can check out Peach and Lily. Their customer service is excellent. The next thing I've been loving, and I have 3 of these actually, this is the Aquos towel, and this is the one I kind of bring with me when I travel for the most part. I really love it. You put this on and then you kind of twist it up into your hair, and then you button it so it's like a turby twist but more advanced. I also have 2 just regular towels version of the Aquos towels. What I love about the Aquos towels is after you shower and wash your hair is really wet. Now, the traditional ways of like rubbing your hair or even gently using a regular towel can add breakage and promote split ends, but the Aquos towels are made to quickly absorb the moisture from your hair without damaging the hair. It helps your hair's drying time, which means less blow dry time, which means less heat damage. For me, I like to wash my hair at night, wrap my hair in one of the Aquos towels for about 20 to 30 minutes, let it go, and then air dry the rest of it. Then the next day, if I'm going to style my hair, I use my single pass hair straightener from T3, which you guys saw in my recent hair tutorial and my Get Ready With Me for Style Code Live. And it just really helps cut down the heat damage. It cuts down that towel damage that you can get also from a traditional towel. I've found that by using the Aquos towels for the last month or so that my hair has been softer and healthier. So if you have damaged hair or you have color treated hair, or if you just use a lot of heat because you blow dry and then you use a curling iron or straightener, I recommend investing in an Aquos towel. I did meet and talk to the owners of Aquis, and I really love the science behind it because it is about cutting down the dry time, cutting down the heat, cutting down the products that are needed to repair the hair by just taking care of your hair from the beginning. So I really enjoy these towels. You can find them at Urban Outfitters. I will also try to find them online and link them in the description box below. I have 3 of them. 2 of them are in the wash currently. They come in a variety of colors and shapes and sizes. So I recommend checking these out if you wanted to cut down your heat damage, if you wanted to cut down your drying time, and if you just want to take better care of your hair. I did notice a tremendous difference in terms of volume, thickness, and softness with my hair texture after about a month of using the Aquos towels. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would see that I use this Me Blue Light a lot. I've been traveling with it as well, and what this is a travel-friendly blue light that you can plug into any USB charging station. I like it because it's super compact and it takes 3 minutes a day to get rid of any blemishes, to help speed up recovery of blemishes. It's a blue light, so when you turn that on, it won't go on until you touch it, and then you'll kind of see the blue lights peeking through, but you have to have full contact with skin for it to work. Blue light therapy has been around for a while, and it's great at killing bacteria. Typically with breakouts, you want to get rid of that bacteria. That's why we use acids like salicylic acid and tea tree oils and benzoyl peroxide. So this helps with the speeding up, this helps with speeding up any of that bacteria killing and sucking out. When I notice any blemish is starting to appear, any redness, I do this on my face 3 times a day for 3 minutes, and it speeds up the healing process. A lot of the times if I catch it early enough, I can almost avoid any red bumps and any angry red nastiness that I wouldn't be able to typically cover with makeup. So I really find this very beneficial to kind of just keep in your travel bag. The charge lasts a very long time. I don't find that I have to charge it while I'm on my trip, and I've been on a trip for up to 7 days and I don't have to recharge it. I do recommend using this in conjunction with any salicylic acid treatments or any of your acne treatments, but this will help speed up the time, and I found it really, really beneficial. I believe you can get this under $50. I will try and find it and link it for you in the description box, but it's a very great option, and it's a really travel-friendly option because that's when I typically break out the most, so it's really saved my skin. Another skin saving device, which I talked about in yesterday's video, is my Dr. Brandt Oxygen Facial. I really love this product. I really find that it brightens up my skin, it rehydrates it, and it just makes my skin look fresh and refined and happy and glowy. So I have been bringing this with me for all of my recent travels, and I've been using it pretty much when I land, throughout my whole trip, and then when I get back and land again, because it really does make a huge difference. I recently also got the Bliss Oxygen Foaming Mask as well as the one from Peach and Lily, and have been trying those out as well. So I might do like a comparison with all of the little foaming masks that I have in my collection right now, but I really, really enjoy this and I find it really effective. The new discovery of mine that has completely changed my lash extension game is this Bliss Lid and Lash Wash Makeup Remover. This is a completely oil-free, gentle eye makeup remover, which I needed because I was using my Purity cleanser to remove my eye makeup. Since I have lash extensions, I can't use anything with oil, but that wasn't getting rid of everything, and it was taking forever to kind of like massage it in, and I felt like I was still losing lashes because of it. So when I discovered this, I do 1 pump on a cotton pad and I just wipe it off. All of the makeup comes off. and it comes off so quick, it comes off so smooth, super gentle and super effective. It doesn't irritate my eyes, it doesn't hurt. I don't really have to use a ton of water because I use the cotton pad to wipe it off, and then I'll wet a cotton pad and just kind of like blot it off, any of the residue. It works so well. If you have eyelash extensions, definitely recommend this. If you don't have eyelash extensions and you don't like that greasy feeling of eye makeup remover, try this one. It's so good, and I'm so happy I finally found something that works for me, because I was really concerned about removing all of my eye makeup like properly and not ruining my lash extensions. So love this stuff. Now, you guys know in my recent favorite beauty treatments video that I didn't have time to get my nails done before my trip, and I struggle with being really rough with my nails too, so if I don't get a gel polish, my polish rarely lasts on me no matter what the top coat is. And I usually use Shesh Feet, or I've been using the Essie gel top coat, which I found worked really well. I felt like that worked a little bit better than the Shesh Feet top coat, but I am obsessed with the new Essie Gel Couture polish. This is a two-step gel polish without needing a UV light. And what I wore in New York lasted almost 7 days. I'll insert photos. This is the shade Pre-Show Jitters, and you don't even need a base coat. You do 2 coats of this and it becomes super opaque, really like beautifully opaque. And then I put on the top coat, and it lasts forever. In fact, the only reason I removed this polish was because my nail growth. So anytime that I remove a polish because of nail growth versus chipping is a great sign. And I really love this white polish, and I love this little formula. So if you are looking for an easy, quick polish that is long lasting but gives you the same effect as gel, definitely look into the Essie Gel Couture. I'm really happy with it, and I have a bunch of other shades back here that I'm gonna play with as soon as my manicure wears off. But you know, here's this shade Signature Smile, which is a really pretty pink. I have this really pretty lavender and Touch Up. I'm just really excited about these polishes because they are really good. With traveling, I love deodorant wipes and bikini line wipes. This just makes traveling a lot easier. I don't have another like wet product or liquid product I have to put in my checked bag. I like keeping these on me as well as in my checked bag so that I have refills. So this is the Whish deodorant swipes. I've talked about this for like a year now on my channel. I love these. These are all natural, organic deodorant swipes that actually work. I don't smell, and they last a long time. They also have a hair inhibiting property to it, so it helps with, you know, stubbles and things like that. They smell really great, and the swipes are really convenient for travel or on the go. So I like to keep one of these in my purse. I like to keep them on my carry-on, and I just think they're a really great product. I don't recommend using these every single day in your normal life because I feel like they're a little bit wasteful. Even though the wipes and the packaging is 100% recyclable, I personally like the actual gel product for every day just because it's just a habit thing. And then the swipes are the Flawless swipes for my bikini area that I like to use for when I'm shaving and I worry about ingrown hairs or razor burns. This is a great product if you wax a lot. This is also a really great product, and I like to keep both of these in my travel. I don't like to leave home without my Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. One is, this is like full coverage powder and SPF in one. So when I'm traveling, there are days when I just need to look put together, but I don't have the time, or I just am tired. This is really great. You can use a sponge applicator or you can use a brush, and it's really quick. You'll get a full coverage, your SPF. It looks beautiful on the skin. It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look powdery, and it's like one and done. So I definitely like keeping this in my purse in case I need to look put together. I just need this, a bronzer, and some brow products, and I'm good to go. So really love this. I've talked about it quite a bit on my channel. It's a physical SPF 50, so it's great for sun protection. It's also great to reapply with a powder brush for your SPF too. You do have to reapply your SPF if you're out in the sun all day. If you just want continuous protection, it's recommended. So it's a great option if you are looking for something that's not gonna mess up your makeup or feel goopy and gross like reapplying on the face. Use this and a powder brush. I've been really loving my Tangle Teezer, and for travel, I love the travel one because this won't like puncture things in my bag. It also just keeps it a little bit more sanitary. So I've been using this, and you can see me use it when I get ready in New York. I just like keeping it around. It's so cute too with the little pink cheetah. So it's great for wet hair or dry hair. It's great if you have tangly hair or a tender scalp. Hubs really likes using this to massage his scalp, and I just like it because it does a great job at getting rid of any of the tangles and smoothing out my hair without pulling on my hair. I love under eye masks. This is the Shangpree Gold Black Pearl Eye Mask, and I find that the eye masks are really great at depuffing, getting rid of any darkness and any fine lines. It really adds hydration to my under eyes. My under eyes can get kind of dry sometimes, especially when traveling, and then I get little bumps and I get puffy. So this really helps. I like using this before a big event. I like using this in the daytime. I like using it at night. I just use it all the freaking time because my under eyes is like my biggest self-conscious area on my face, and we have to take care of that as well. My tip is if you have any gel under eye patches, to keep them in the fridge if you're at home, because the cooling gel effect really helps depuff and it just feels really amazing in the mornings. But if you're traveling, you don't have to keep them in the fridge. You can still use them. They're just as effective. But if you're at home, pop them in the fridge. Thank me later. If you guys are as addicted to Snapchat and Instagram as I am, you need an external battery when traveling. I love this one from Ventev and this little short cord because this has saved my life so many times, especially when I'm using Lyft and Uber. You don't want to be with a dead phone, and you don't want to be like, I can't Snapchat because my phone's dead. So this gives me a full charge for my iPhone 6 Plus S, and I do have a bigger one, but it's really, really heavy. So this one's nice to slip into a smaller purse. It's really lightweight, and it gives me a full extra charge. So I just really like it. I mean, it's pretty common sense as to why I would need this and why anybody who's addicted to social media needs this. And I like this short cord because when I plug it into my phone, I'll show you right now. When I plug it into my phone, I can just hold it like this, and it doesn't, I don't have all this extra cord. And I can also just like throw it in my purse, and the extra cord length isn't going to tangle or get in the way of the rest of my contents in my purse. I mean, it's really personal preference. I like the short one. I also like this one because it's a little thicker, it's a little sturdier, and it's not gonna get tangled. And the last thing I wanna talk to you guys about is my Luna Foreo Play. Now, I admit this is not as good as the full-size Luna. I don't think you should invest in this if you already have the Luna, unless you really don't like traveling with it. This is good for travel and for maybe testing out a Luna Foreo item. And I did get some questions about whether or not this is recyclable because it's only good for about 30 uses and then it's done because you can't recharge it. Now, there is a giant don't throw away icon on the bottom because there is a battery in here. I just looked it up, and you can recycle these. When they're done, you can bring it to your local electronics store like Best Buy. I'm just thinking of Best Buy because that's the closest one to me, and they should accept it and be able to handle the recycling for no fee whatsoever. So anywhere that accepts batteries or electronics for recycling, they will take this. So that's how you kind of solve that whole biodegradable and causing more waste in the environment. So in that sense, it's kind of a little bit of a pain, but not really, because you should really be taking your batteries and your old electronics for that purpose to recycle at your electronic stores versus tossing it in the garbage. So don't toss things like that in the garbage. Now, I do like this for travel because it's super lightweight and it's so small, I can just throw it in my bag. What I don't like about it compared to the Luna Foreo 2, yeah, I think that's the one I have, is that it doesn't have a timer, so you don't know exactly when this side of my face is done and moving on to this side, because you can overstimulate your face. Another thing I don't like is it is really kind of small, so I still prefer the full-size version, but if you were traveling and you just wanted something small, and if you just want to test out to see if you like a ultrasonic device for cleansing, it's a good option, it's affordable, but it's only good for like 30 uses, so I'd recommend saving up your pennies and getting the full size. I am also going to do the full size review because I've been testing out for about a month now, and I wanted to give you a really good in-depth review on that. So that is coming up, and I can compare it to the new Clarisonic, which I have as well. So comparing a lot of facial tools and devices coming up soon. I wanted to address the whole recyclable issue because it is a good issue to bring up, and thank you to those of you guys who made that comment and asked about it because it made me go and look and do the research. So thank you guys. So that's everything that I have really been loving for travel. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you guys found it helpful in case you guys are traveling or you want to get more like into traveling. I always know I stress about what to pack. I stress to make sure I have everything, and I hate getting somewhere and finding out that like my life would have been easier if I brought certain things with me. I hope you guys are also enjoying my 5 uploads a week. I hope you guys are loving my new series, which is Makeup Bag Mondays, still enjoying Tester Tuesdays, and loving Love It or Leave It Wednesdays. Let me know what you think of all the series. Let me know how your week has been. I love hearing from you guys. If you have any questions, you can leave me a comment in the comment section. I do my best to try and answer all of them. However, if I miss it, I really do apologize. Check me out on Snapchat or Twitter. I'm a lot quicker at answering my Twitter and my Snapchat just because I check that throughout the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I hope I was able to help motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in. That's why I started my channel. That's why I love YouTube so much, was because I was in a bad place and YouTube really helped me get out of that funk. And I hope I'm able to do that for you, or at least entertain you for the last few minutes. And I would love to see you guys back here starting Sunday for a brand new week of 5 uploads every Sunday through Thursday in the evening. I promise 8 p.m. Pacific Standard, but I'm going to try and do it earlier because I got some feedback. You guys prefer an earlier upload for those of you on the East Coast. So don't worry, I'm gonna do my best, but I promise by 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time it will be up. So I will see you guys back here for week 2 of uploading 5 days a week. Bye!